Hello, we are SimuTix, a consulting team aiming to improve the ticketing and baggage check operations for airlines. My name is Vikram, and with me are Nate and Shouvik. Together we will explain SimuTix, a tool that helps airlines develop optimal schedules for ticketing and baggage check servers throughout the day. First, let's talk about the market for SimuTix. Our product is designed for use with any airline operating at any airport within the US or around the world. In the United States alone, in 2013, 646 million people flew on dozens of different passenger airlines from 503 commercial airports. Obviously, airlines make up a massive industry with many complex operations to handle. With highly variable flight schedules on each day across many different locations, dispatching tools are crucial so that airlines can properly plan for each airport's daily schedule. Staffing decisions at the check-in counter are one example. Intelligent dispatching decisions are necessary to adequately handle demand without overcommitting resources. Long queues and delays can cause travelers to miss flights, likely causing them to conduct business with competitors in the future. If the check-in queue is too long, airlines may also fail to comply with FAA and airport regulations regarding maximum density in airport terminals. However, hiring staff costs the airline money and resources which could be better employed at the gates or other stages of the airline's operations. Making these decisions well can allow airlines to provide high-quality service to their customers with minimal costs, and this is exactly what SimuTix helps airlines do. Let's hear Nate take a more in-depth look at how SimuTix works.
I'll give you a quick overview of the SimuTix model. After receiving data about the flight times in a day and the number of passengers on each flight, SimuTix generates random arrival times for all passengers throughout the day. We predict that each passenger arrives at the airport somewhere between 30 minutes and 2 hours before his or her flight departs. As each customer arrives, they enter either the first class or economy queue, depending on their status. The corresponding server then provides service to the customer, the duration of which depends on whether the customer has any luggage they need to check and whether they require a printed ticket. After completing service with the customer, the server then looks to serve any more customers in their queue. If the first class queue is empty, but there are travelers waiting for economy service, first class servers can help reduce the queue by serving economy customers. Every 4 hours, a new shift starts, allowing the number of servers to change dynamically during the day. Any busy servers will finish their service before leaving, while new servers will start serving any customers awaiting assistance. Now that you've seen the model driving it, let's take a look at what SimuTix does. SimuTix offers two main services to airlines looking to allocate resources to their ticketing and baggage check operations. For a specified shift schedule, SimuTix can simulate the load placed on the system and estimate the queue length and missed flights for a day. Alternatively, SimuTix can determine for the airline how many servers are needed for the day, taking into account the day's flight schedule and level of service goals. Shouvik will now show you a demo of SimuTix in action.
This is the product's homepage. From here, you can either specify the parameters for the simulation and run it, or view past results. We'll move on to viewing results in a little bit. On the Simulate page, you can specify the day's flights by either uploading a CSV file with flight data, or adding flights in manually. For each flight, you can add a flight number, the departure time, and the number of passengers on the flight. Then, if we are running a simulation of a given schedule, we can enter the number of servers for economy and first class passengers in each shift. When we run it, SimuTix displays statistics for the run, such as the maximum queue length and the number of passengers who missed their flight, as well as plotting traces of queue length, number of servers, and the number of flights missed over the day for both economy and first class. Going back to the Simulate page, it also gives us the option to optimize the schedule for the given day. Clicking Optimize allows me to specify the maximum allowable queue length for the day. When I click Run, it will now run many simulations to determine the smallest number of servers needed to ensure that no passenger misses their flight and that the queue length stays below the target. This table shows the progress during the optimization procedure. The results page shows me the optimal schedule, as well as the same statistics and graphs as before. I can also compare this optimized run to my previous run using the navigation at the left. Thank you for taking the time to learn about our product. If you're interested in learning more about SimuTix, please email us at the address listed below.